Hi everybody, I'm back again. I decided to work on this red Christmas barn and try to get it done. And so we got a little bit more to go, and then we'll be done with this. You know, so let me close the door. The cats keep knocking the door open, and it's a little bit chilly in here. So, anyhow, yeah, my daughter checked the mail for me today, just a little while ago, and nothing has come in. So, we're just going to have to wait till probably Monday to get anything more in from Amazon, which is fine. Hang on, trying to get organized here. Get some wax if I can. There we go. All right, now what do we want to work on? How about C? Letter C is number 11. That's that one. All right. Let's see. As you can see, I'm not fully set up. Anyhow, all of this right here, I got done yesterday after I got off the video. And so I am now I'm working on this sector. And hopefully we can get some of this done. But yeah, this is like what, the third video today? I guess you can tell I'm bored, I guess. And so anyway, but I thought we'd try to get some more of this done because we're close. We're not quite done, but we're getting there. You know. Yeah, I got the cats are out in the hallway running up and down and chasing each other. And then I got Nova over here. She's on my bed hanging out. She says, "That's right." Oh, get over there. And and it is, hold on. It is 11:35 at night. So I know it's a late one. What can I say? But yeah, we're slowly getting there. Just a little bit at a time until we get it all squared away. You know. Hang on. I'm going to close that door and latch it. Sorry about that. Problem is they keep hitting that door and knocking it open, and then feels like the north wind blowing through there because it's still a bit chilly. I haven't even checked the temperature, so I just know it's chilly. I got so chilled earlier that I ended up having to go take a hot shower and get warm because I couldn't get warm for some reason. And I had a jacket on. I had my shirt on. Had my heavy socks on, and I still couldn't get warm. And so I went and took a hot shower. and then climbed into bed and got up under a couple of blankets and finally got warm and fell asleep. But I tell you what, I don't know what the deal was there. And my daughter, she just come in from work, and she went in to take a hot bath herself because she said she was chilled. So I don't know what's going on. I just know that it's very, very chilly. And yet it's not as cold as it has been. You know, last week it got like down to what, 13 degrees or whatever. And it was cold. I'm not saying it wasn't, but for some reason we just can't seem to stay warm today. And it's only in the 30s and 30 to 40. And so I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear Nova. She's not quite snoring, but she's breathing heavy. Yeah. She snores when she sleeps. Yeah. I think everybody in this house snores, I think. Yeah, I know my daughter does. And I know my grandson does. Yeah. I don't know if John does. I think John does too, but I don't hear him that much. Because he's way back on the other end of the house. Yeah. Yeah, now my daughter says I don't. She says I don't snore, but then I don't lay on my back either. I lay on my side all the time. So, anyhow, well, I fixed myself a cup of hot chamomile tea. Okay, with a little bit of extra vanilla. Okay. Ooh, that tastes good. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, I added a little dab of extra vanilla to it. And what it is, it's honey, vanilla, chamomile tea is what it is. And so I added a little dab of extra vanilla to it. Oh, come on. Yeah. And I don't know if you can hear the cats at the door, but they're banging at the door wanting in now. They don't like the door shut. Yeah. And so anyway, that's what I'm drinking tonight. So I was kind of disappointed about not being able to use the um, the tablet for doing videos. But I said, oh well, it happens. Yeah, I played around with the volume and whatnot. I couldn't get it any higher than it already was. So, oh well. Get some more wax here. Yeah, come on. And so I just took and switched back to my phone instead. No big deal. Yeah. So, yeah, I came out the other night and Nova had her new little sweater on where, it has that, it's a black kind of, looks like a black hoodie. And and it says security on the back of it. And anyhow, I came into the living room and she was laying there and I'm going, Security, security, come get this guy. And because I used to be a security officer, and we used to hear that all the time. And so anyway, I was doing that to Nova, and my grandson was sitting there in the dining room on his computer. He just started laughing. He thought it was funny. Yeah. Come on, get over there. And so anyway, so I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, and every one of us in this house has worked security at one time or another. You know, I did it for about 15 years myself. Let's see, my daughter, she did it. She worked security for about, oh, I don't know, about 10 years maybe. My son-in-law, he did it for about 5 years. And then my grandson, he did it for a couple of years. You know, he took the security job and, you know, in the interim until he found something else. And he did it for a couple of years. And then he went from there, he went over and started working for Volkswagen. So, so unfortunately, a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of folks think that people that work in security are too stupid to get another type of job. They don't realize just how much work is involved in being an officer, you know. And so we don't just sit around twiddling our thumbs. We got a lot more to do, or at least I did anyway. And so get this one right there. But yeah, I did it for about 15 years, and I worked for a company called Wagon Hut. I worked for them for about 5 years, and then the company that I was working at, I was contracted to, they switched over from Wagon Hut to Allied, and Allied hired all of us existing guards if we wanted to stay. And so I decided to stay, and I stayed with them for another additional 10 and a half, 11 years. So and then the company decided to start downsizing, and so they started laying a bunch of us off that had been there for a while. And so but that's all right. I'm almost done with the C's here. All right. Let's see. That one right there. They're scattered out now. There's one there. A couple of them right there. Yeah. And so anyhow, one there. The one thing I can say about the security industry is that it is pretty reliable. Okay. It's a steady paycheck. And that's the biggest thing right there, because unfortunately a lot of companies, they're constantly, laying off or something, And I think we got them all the C's, I think. Yeah, I got one more. And it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And, oops, excuse me. And in the security industry, it's pretty reliable, you know. You don't have too many layoffs, you know. Pull this back a little bit more so I can get in here. And so come on now. I was hoping that other diamond painting pen would come in today, but it didn't. I thought it was supposed to, but I guess it's going to come in probably on Monday or Tuesday, maybe. I don't know. That's all right. Get over there. Hang on, let me open that door and let the cats in. They're driving me crazy. Come on. Is it just the one? Come on, Frankie. Kitty, 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 kitty. Come on. All right, go lay down somewhere. Go on. Surprised she didn't jump in the middle of my diamond painting, to be honest with you. Yeah. All righty. The only problem I have with light colored drills, light colored tray, is I can't hardly see it. So, I'll fix that problem right now. I'm going to switch it over to a little bit darker so I can actually see what I'm doing. Put that over there. There we go. Now I can see them. Before I couldn't hardly see them. I got a light on it and everything, but it's just not getting the job done. There we go. Tilt that down. There. And so anyhow, I'll be glad when I get this one done, and then I can get, concentrate on another one. Yeah. Yeah, I got everything on chargers right now. I've got my tablet on a charger. I got my other cell phone on a charger. So I'm charging everything up right now. Or at least trying to, right? Alrighty, I think we just about got it. Almost done. And then we'll have to figure out what other one we want to work on. Yeah. Oh, come on. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but it does. Yeah, I got a little bit congested today. So it's always something. As always. Alrighty, I think we got them. Because I don't see any more that are laying out there obvious. Nope. Okay. Let's put this away. And then we'll get another color. What color we want. Let's see. Come on. Would you come on already? Get off of there. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go with what? How about N? What is the number? N is 18. Yeah. You know, I was sitting there thinking, and you know, that's a dangerous pastime for me, but anyway, of doing a live, like a 2-hour live on StreamYard, all right, on March the 1st to kick off the event, the March 1st event. That's what I was thinking. Okay. You know, hopefully I can get some other people up there with me and whatnot that are real good talkers. Because unfortunately, I run out of stuff to talk about. You know? And I'm thinking that, I'm wondering if that's a good idea. You know, just it's a thought. You know, I'll have to get with Sherry and see what she thinks. You know. You know, she could start it and whatnot. Because I don't know anything. I don't know how to set up a StreamYard. You know, I don't know how to do it. So I was wondering if Sherry would be willing to do it, and then we just, you know, get everybody on that same one, and she could be the basically the sponsor of it, and then have maybe like a 2-hour live to kick off the event for the covered bridge or whatever everybody's going to work on. You know, I'm wondering if that might be a good idea. I don't know. Because I don't really have that good of a setup for doing live stream. You know, I got too many people coming in and out, and you know, got too many animals coming in and out, and so it's kind of iffy trying to do a live for me from here. wondering if that would be a good idea, and I wonder if Sherry would be interested in doing it that way. I don't know. It's a thought. It's an idea. So, yeah. Have to. My watch keeps getting in the way. Yeah, there's a lot of ends in this one. Yeah, Lily must have got cold last night because she crawled up in the bed with me. And normally she doesn't get on the bed at all. She doesn't, I don't know. She just doesn't get on the bed. But last night she must have gotten cold or something because she curled up next to me and went to sleep. And that's not like her at all. So I had Frankie laying across my back because I always lay on my side. She was laying across my back and her head on my shoulder. And then Lily was laying up, curled up in a little ball right next to me. So they must have got cold last night. Yeah. Yeah. And because I have to get up and down a lot during the night, um, Frankie she gets a little TO'd with me because I'm constantly having to get up and run to the restroom, and so I'm having to push her off of me. And after about the second time of doing that, then I go to get up or whatever, and she kind of growls and hisses at me, telling me, "Mama, would you just lay still, please? I mean, after all, you're not a very good bed." I get tickled. It's funny. But that's the life of me and my cats. Yeah. I tell you what, I don't think I could handle more than two. We got three, but only two of them stay here in the bedroom with me. They goodness, I don't know why I'm so sleepy all of a sudden. But we got Silver. He comes in and raids the girls' cat food. He'll come into the bedroom and come in and eat in the mornings. He comes and gets his breakfast, and then Melissa puts his own food down for him later in the afternoon, and the girls have kind of gotten used to him doing that. They're not real pleased with it, but they're getting used to it, So, but yeah, they don't like to share their space too much. It's bad enough having to share with each other, kind of thing. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, but that was unusual for Lily to climb into bed with me and sleep with me last night. She doesn't normally do that. Now Frankie does, but Lily doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, Frankie has what I call separation issues. You know, she gets real upset if I go out and leave the bedroom, like go into the kitchen or whatever to get make some tea or whatever. Uh, for a long time, she would just sit in the bedroom and howl, because I had left, and the door's standing wide open, but she still howls. Well, now she follows me. I go to the kitchen, she goes to the kitchen. I go to the restroom, she goes to the restroom. Uh, when I leave the kitchen, she makes a mad dash for the bedroom. So she don't want me out of her sight. So like I said, she has separation issues. Yeah. But anyhow. Now Lily, on the other hand, she's pretty laid back. She's okay. You know. And long as I come back, she's fine, you know. She'll look around, you know, because she'll be sitting on the ledge and looking out the window or whatever, and I'll come back in the bedroom and she'll turn around and look at me. And she says, oh, okay, you're back, huh? That kind of reaction. And but Frankie is entirely different. Frankie has to have her mama with her all the time. You know, she's like that even if when we used to go outside, uh, she would get very, very antsy if I left her out there and walked in the house for some reason and left her out on the porch. Oh my goodness. She'd start to howl because she does not like me leaving her sight. So, needless to say, she's spoiled rotten. Yeah. What? Jumping around again. Yeah. Okay, we just about got all these ends. Yeah, these ends are like a green color. So, but the one thing about this particular painting is has it got a lot of confetti. You know, and it's just everywhere. You know, there's very little color blocking in this one. You know, so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's one. They're hard to see because there's got all different color. They're all different color greens, all in the same spot, but they're different in tone, and so they're kind of hard to see. Oh, there's one right there. Mm-hmm. All right, I think we might have got them all. I think. Stop it, both of you. Frankie. Frankie's picking on Lily. Yeah, they got this table, and it's big enough for both of them that I got up against the window, and there's nothing on it. It's strictly for them, right? But Frankie still doesn't like to share. You know, she just don't like to share her space. And so they're fussing about with each other about who gets to sit on the table, kind of thing. Yeah. Let's see. Any more? I don't see. I guarantee you I'll find some more once I put them away. All right. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's put these away. And, all right, stop the stare down over there. They're both staring at each other and giving each other the stink eye. Alrighty, what's next? Let's see, how about number 4? Number 4. There we go. It's another green. Yeah. Sorry if I'm real quiet. Having to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Yeah. I'm going to have to stop here in a second and grab me another sip of tea. So I'm getting kind of thirsty. Yeah. Been thirsty all day. I've been drinking water like crazy. But doesn't seem to be doing any good. So. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I pulled you in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And I got a little bit done on that colorful cat today that I was working on. Got quite a bit done. So I'll have to do some more again later. Yeah, so I took such a long nap. I'll probably be up till about 3-4 o'clock, maybe even later. So yeah, I'm surprised you can't hear Nova over there snoring. She's snoring away. She's over there sawing logs. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, like I said, this thing is full of confetti. And so it takes a long time to get this done. Yeah. And that other one, covered bridge, I was looking at it the other day and looks like it's going to have a lot of confetti in it too. So, get over there. Let's see. I wanted to show you something while I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Come on. Yeah, it's a painting I saw at Amazon, and I was wanting to get it, but it's right now it's out of stock. Okay, that's not it. It is put up by another one put up by Diamond Art Club. Hold on. Where are you? I know you're here. I think it's this one. Come on. It's running kind of slow. Okay, there it is. Let me shrink it. Yeah. I can't really see it. Hold on. I still can't see it very well. Anyhow, that's what it looks like. And it is currently out of stock. But isn't that beautiful? Beautiful beach scene. And anyway, right now it's out of stock. And so I have to wait until it comes back in stock, and then I'll order it. But it's $24.99, and it's the same size as the other one. No, I take that back. It's a 13 by 13. Okay, there's that one. And then, see, it's not going to show it. Anyhow, let's see. Oh, well, I thought I could show it to you, but I can't get it. It's out of stock, so it's not going to come up. But these are the ones I've got in my cart right now. I got this one. Whoop. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that. Let me shrink it down a little bit smaller. There we go. We got that one. Okay. Isn't that pretty? And then I've got this one. It's almost the exact same thing, except for it's a little bit different style. One of them is at nighttime and one of them is daytime. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. And those are both square diamonds. And they're both 30 by 40, I think. Yeah. Let me see. And then I was looking at this, and I found that. That is a mouse. It's a wireless mouse, and it's got flowers and butterflies on it. And I was thinking about getting that. You know, I don't really need it, but I liked it, so I might get it. But that's later in the month. That's not right now. But that's what I've got in my cart for Amazon. So anyhow, and but yeah, that's a Diamond Art Club that won a beach scene, and I really liked it. I thought, now I like that. You know. And so when it comes back into stock, I think I'll order it. Yeah, there we go. These when I go to set them down, they keep flipping over for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I've got in my cart at Amazon. So, like I said, it's not a whole lot. You know, I'm buying more through Amazon now than I am Temu. I'm still waiting on the rest of my Temu to come in, but, you know, I've gotten tired of waiting on them. Every time I turn around, I'm sitting there waiting on Temu forever and a day, just about. And so I've gotten where I just get tired of waiting on it. And then you make an order that's all at the same time, you know, and it trickles in one or two pieces at a time, and that just that does nothing but irritate me, you know. So anyhow, whereas Amazon, you order something, it usually all comes in one package, you know. It's all in one order. And so it usually always comes in one package, unless there's a delay or something. But anyhow. Yeah, Miss Southern Bell's been finding some really nice buys off of Amazon here lately. She did a great big old Amazon haul video today. I watched her do that. Yeah, she's got this one. It's like a table display of a lighthouse, and it looks like stained glass, and it sits on its own little bracket thing that sits on the table, and it's really nice looking. I like that one. That was really nice, and she'll like that, I think. Oh, there's some more right there. Yeah, and then I watched Linda working on her stuff and whatnot. Yeah. Yep, got one more right there. All right, nope, there's another one. I found another one. Not surprising. Now, okay, I think I got them all. I think. I hope. Alrighty, I think I got them all. Yep, wait a minute, found one. Right there. Come on, get out of there. And anyhow, so what do we got? How much time we got on here? About 45 minutes. It's hard to believe that much time has gone by. Alrighty, let's do. How about number 7? Number 7. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of green in here, in this one area. Alrighty. Anyhow, so we're gonna try to finish up these 7s, and then I think we're gonna wrap this up and in the video for today. Yeah, I may set this one up to upload for tomorrow. Yeah, I might. Come on. And that way I don't have to make another one, in the morning. Yeah, I got all these greens in their sixes, sevens, and eights, and they're all green. So, and then I got J's, and they're green too. So, mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but unfortunately, they are scattered all over the place. And so I'm sitting there having to hunt for them. But that's all right. As long as we get it done, that's all that matters. Yeah. Now, I've got another one that's similar to this. It's a barn. All right, because I bought both of them at the same time. And, but I think I'm going to save the other one for this next Christmas. You know, near the Christmas holiday. Because it's kind of it's not so much a Christmas scene as a just a it's a winter scene, so get in there. Yeah, it's upside down, that's why. It's still upside down. Would you on now? There we go. And so I may end up saving that one for next year, near the end of the year. Yeah, like maybe November, December, that time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness. Mm-hmm. Didn't realize how many sevens there were right in here. There's a lot more of them than I thought. Oh well. I just hope I have enough of all of the beads to get this thing done. That's all I'm hoping for. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, Frankie's sitting up in the window looking out. She got her head stuck back behind the curtain. She's something. Yeah, this is about the best time to be doing any crafting is late at night when it's quiet and everybody's settled down and most everybody's in bed, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's quiet and it's peaceful. Yeah. Get over there. Yeah. Yeah, we got sevens and J's right next to each other. So, and the background on them is about the same color. So you have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing. Kind of thing. Well, she's snoring hard over there. Uh, I think we just about got them. Not all of them, but we got most of them. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Get out of the way. And so we're getting there. A little bit at a time, but we are getting there. Oh, come on. I hate it when it just suddenly stops picking up. Yeah. Yeah, my grandson, he had to work tonight. So I am babysitting, basically. You know. Let's see. Oh, there's one. Okay. I think we got them. Yeah. Alrighty, I think we got all the 7s in this area. It looks like, now wait a minute, there's one. Right there. Alrighty, I think that's it. Found another one. Yeah, okay, we're done. Alrighty, we're gonna wrap this up. Gonna, get off this video, and but I'm gonna keep working on it because I want to get it done. Oh, come on. Let me have that one right there. Get off there. And whatnot. And I think I'm gonna set this particular video up to be, done for tomorrow rather than today, and set it up to where it'll upload right around about 10 o'clock in the morning or something. So anyhow, y'all have a good one. God bless you. Love one another, and keep warm, keep safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Okay. All right. God bless. Bye bye.